All right, here we go. This is going to be a really busted reanimation spell. Let me tell you guys. 2 Titan of Industries and 1 Atali. And hopefully that should do it. You would think, right? Oh my goodness. Today we're playing a deck with one of the most insane reanimator spells I have ever seen. We're talking Titan of Industry by turn 4. We're talking upwards to 5 win cons hitting the battlefield at a single time. We are talking about Lich Knight's Conquest. This is a 5-mana reanimation sorcery speed spell, and it reanimates as many creatures as you're willing to sacrifice the amount of permanence. What I mean by that, you sacrifice artifacts, enchantments, or tokens, any number of them that you want, and you can bring that many amount of creatures back from the graveyard to the battlefield in a single turn, which is absurd because we've got a lot of ways to generate very good amount of tokens through Collector's Vault, Old Rutstein, Big Score. These are all things that are going to generate treasures for us and also allow us to fill up the graveyard. Collector's Vault discards cards from our hand. Old Rutstein fills up the graveyard. Big Score discards from our hand, and they're all creating treasures. Not to mention we have a pretty sweet play with the Phyrexian Fleshgorger. You can sacrifice this and it can come right back to the battlefield as if it was blinked, because we can bring back a creature from the graveyard and it comes back at its full 7/5 body, which is nuts. And we have a backup reanimation spell here with the Persistence, a full play set because it acts as a 2-mana removal spell, which is pretty solid. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about Gruff Triplets. We can sacrifice a couple of these Gruff Triplet tokens and pump the original version of it, which is also a pretty insane way to activate the Knight's Conquest. Like I said, today's video is insane, guys. We got some of the most gnarly reanimation hits we've ever hit on the channel. I think you're going to enjoy this. We're going to jump right into it. But if you are new here, we do post videos on this channel just like this 5 days a week. So if you enjoy content like this, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, that stuff helps out an absolute ton. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you back here at the end. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're taking a look at one of the most ridiculous reanimator spells we've ever seen. This thing can reanimate multiple threats in one fell swoop. It's pretty amazing, and the opening hand here is excellent. Excellent. We've got a good start with a Volt right into Old Rutstein or Liliana. Either one will work fine. Very nice. And we're up against probably Grixis if I had to guess, but could be Rakdos. Yeah, it's Grixis and Concealing Curtains. Okay, so they're looking to do some discarding of things out of my hand, which is a bummer, I will be honest. So we probably want to get rid of that before they get the opportunity to, because if they take that Knight's Quest, the Knight's Quest, we could be in a lot of trouble.
Enough with the mysteries.
Let's not give them that chance. The other thing we got to be worried about here is counter magic, right? Counter magic can be pretty bad. Play with Fire is a good sign.
Luck favors the foolish, after all.
Play with Fire is not going to get him very far with us. A 2/1 flyer. Whenever it enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. Non-creature. Okay. Interesting. Old Rutstein, come on down. Let's see if we can hit something big off the top here. Not quite. All right, we take the 2 all day. That's fine. They're gonna probably make the Obnixilis come down now. You may reveal non-creature. Oh, okay, so there's not much more to that card here. Interesting. They dropped the Maestro a little early, thank goodness, because we could have been in trouble there. All right, let's see what the Volt hits us here. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I can activate it right now and get this Toxtrel on the field. That's very tempting. Oh, the Maestro is not what I thought it was. Death Touch haste whenever it attacks. If you don't control a devil token created, tapped. What is that card? I don't remember seeing that card ever. Huh. All right, so we're gonna definitely drop this, get the treasure, go here, and we're gonna bring that Toxtrel right back from the graveyard. And we gotta hope that their main game plan for removal here is burn, because that's not gonna work with us. But obviously they run black, so I would imagine it's gonna be something more like a go for the throat or something like that. Well, they went straight to the attack step here. Wow. Toxrill gets through this turn cycle. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see what we hit here with the Volt. Another Volt, okay. See what we hit again. Nothing great here. We'll drop the... Well, we might regret that if Rutstein dies here. We're gonna attack. We can draw cards by sacrificing these slugs, which is what that priority stop is for. This has Death Touch, but there's no damage being dealt here, so we're gonna attack in. Maestro's Charm, sure. That is why we saved the old Rutstein. Now, we kind of hope they attack with the what is this? Maestro's Diabolist. I don't even know how to say that. Okay, so they're going to make this a 1/1, that into a 4/4, and then they're going to do 3 damage. That's fine. All right. Oh, we get a Gruff Triplets. That's pretty good. Gruff Triplets is not bad. Let's start off though by drawing and seeing what we hit. It's a Flesh Gorger. I mean, these are also great hits here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can play this turn. I'm gonna drop probably this, because we're at the point of the game where we can actually just play out all of our threats just straight up. So no need to worry about reanimation at this point. Nixilis is like the only threat we're seeing here, and I'm not too afraid of that. All right. Okay, so they're just straight vampires here, and they steal a Flesh Gorger of all things. Wow. I mean, that's pretty sick. All right, let's send all of these in real quick. They eat all the damage, kind of crazy. And persistence is now down, which we can actually do this. We can do an upkeep stop here and drop this and reanimate it right away, or we can go Toxrill. I don't really care which one we get. Is it worth? Guess they're not going to give us that opportunity, actually. All right, Toxrill it is. We should have been able to activate that though. That's interesting that the stop didn't do anything there for us, because we should have been able to activate that to drop a creature. That might end up biting us in the butt down the road. All right, well, let's go here. And there's no reason to attack here because they gain 7. They take only 3, 4. Yeah, that's not really a value play for us, is it? All right, we're going to keep the land in hand here because we could drop it to the Vault. Yeah, I thought for sure that I could make that stop happen before the Virtue goes off. Huh. Cemetery Gatekeeper's tough. They can exile something from the graveyard here. Is there a creature I can... That's fine. And let's see. Old Rutstein it is. And there's the scoop. Yeah, I figured that was probably going to end up being the game there. There wasn't much they can do once that Toxrill starts hitting. That was a really fun game, though. We only reanimated 1 creature off of the play, but you know what? Still a very, very good hit right there in Toxrill. Got the W, so that's all that matters. That was pretty interesting to see vampires, man. I haven't seen vampires once since the new set, so kind of crazy. Oh man, I get to go first. I'm gonna keep this. This could be either really, really good or extremely bad. We'll see. I need to figure out a way to create tokens to get the Atali reanimated. That's what I'm really worried about here. I got Liliana to drop it, which is great. But man, do I have a way to get treasures or blood tokens? That's the question. That is the question. I want to discard right away, but I think killing their Scrap Gorger could be important, because if they only kept the 2 land hand and we're hoping that that would get them there, that could be pretty important. Nope, that is definitely not the case. Oh, the Volt is so good here. Oh my god, this is going to be insane. This is going to be insane. All right, we drop off the Atali.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
All right, we look to activate the Volt, drop the Titan of Industry, get the treasure. Breath Triplets comes down maybe to do some protecting. We'll see. We'll see. We'll need some help here, though. Give me a land. Path of Peril. Okay. It's a card. All right, we get another land. Not exactly what I wanted to see there, but still works fine. 4, 5. Dang, man. We get a tap land of all things. Kinda nuts. All right, I suppose we try to take out at least one of these on our way out, right? All right, and then we're gonna eat some damage here. It is what it is. It's all we can do. Activate the Volt and then drop the triplets. Look to reanimate everything and go absolutely ham bone. Oh god, I hope it works though. I hope it works out for us, because they are kind of cruising right now. So they're looking for a 4-mana creature here. What is it going to be? A Stomper? Sure. Yeah. So they flip this over. It's an 8/8 with reach for each non-human creature you control. You may have that creature assigned combat that weren't blocked. Okay. Well, it looks like the Path of Peril might have to be our answer here, at least this next turn. Might have to slow roll the reanimation stuff. We'll see. Yeah, that's got to go. Another land. Okay, so like I said, I think this is going to be the move. Get rid of the board, because that board is very scary. Play this. Say go. We're building, man. We're building. We're feeling pretty good. I think I'm going to go Gruff Triplets next turn. I knew they had one of those in hand just because they threw one away, obviously, but okay. I could play it now and just get the Atali and Titan, which is pretty ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty ridiculous. Or I could be super greedy. All right, let's do it. Let's see how this goes, man. I'm gonna play out the let's see. We'll do it like this. I want to be able to keep the Volt. That's pretty ridiculous. I can't even lie. That's pretty ridiculous. Let's put that in the graveyard. All right, here we go. This is going to be a really, really busted reanimation spell. Let me tell you guys. 2 Titan of Industries and 1 Atali. And hopefully that should do it. You would think, right? Oh my goodness. And we got a good one. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Path of Peril, we hit for just a 2. Titans, they come on down. Oh my god, that's insane. That is insane, dude. I think we won. Holy cow. Feels bad for Mono Green, man. Mono Green just trying to do their thing, and then we had to go and do that to them. Unbelievable. Now imagine we flip over the Atali on the backside and we get the unnatural growth. That would be so silly. I was so close to getting the absolute most beautiful play ever though. I mean, I wanted to get the triplets down and sacrifice a couple of the triplet tokens. That would have been pretty nutty. They're gonna blow up the unnatural growth. That's pretty good. I can't lie. That's pretty good. At the beginning of combat, double the power and toughness. Well, that's going to be pretty unfortunate when your power and toughness is only a 1-3. I was going to virtue that, making them a 1-3 and then attack through, but it's all good. It worked out. Very nice. GG's. Now that is what we call a game, guys. That was a really cool game. We had a perfect dance partner though, like a more mid-rangey creature build. That's exactly what we want to go against. We get to go first with a pretty interesting hand here. I mean, we're asking for trouble because the mana situation. I don't think I can keep it. This is a lot better. A lot better. All right, let's I don't know. I don't know if that was the right drop. We'll see. I got Path to Peril. Eat up a pretty fast board here if it turns out to be aggro. It is aggro. Nice. Path to Peril is going to come in really clutch here. Got our vault down on the field. Everyone should know by now, if you see a vault come down onto the battlefield, somebody's running some form of variant of the Knight's Conquest. So you just got to expect that from there. Oh no, that can sacrifice itself to blow up an artifact, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, well, we're okay then. Never mind, false alarm, we're okay. Liliana, huh? I don't know what to drop here. Man, I don't know what to drop here. I think it's this, because I feel like this is gonna get blown up. I feel like this is gonna get blown up and I'm gonna feel really bad about it. All right, it is what it is. I don't know if I loved that play, but Vault's gone just like I thought it would be. That would have been a nice hit with the would have been a nice hit with this, but you know what, it's all good. They attack into us. It might be an early Path to Peril. I don't know. I feel like this is actually gonna hit pretty hard on the opponent here, because either one of these, whichever one they choose, is going to, I don't know, man. I don't know. What if we go here first? Try to hit a land and then go for Path to Peril? I think I like that. I don't know. This is a really tricky situation just because the mana isn't exactly panning out in the best of ways for us right now. And of course, we got a land, but it's a tap land. All right, well, commit more to the board. Hopefully that'll be good. Artifact hits, they get some 1/1 counters. No card draw though. Wow, they can exile my creatures? That's kind of crazy. Didn't know that thing could do that. Well, we're in trouble. 4, 5, 6. I mean, another land, I get a Titan of Industry down. That could be pretty bananas. All right, Titan of Industry. But I'm actually going to go Path to Peril here because of how much value they have in these 2 drops and how much damage they've already dished out to me, because there's not anything else they can exile from my graveyard worth value. So definitely going to go for the sweeper here. They draw a card. It is what it is. We go here. And we look to Titan of Industry away the Cauldron next turn. I like it. I like it. I don't love that I'm going to have to probably gain 5 life too. I'd like to use that second trigger to try to, you know, create a 4/4 or something, but I can only do so much, you know? This is kind of a cool card, man. They get to give abilities of their creatures. Does that work the way I think it does? Exile tower card, get 1 more counter. And that's an active, that I know is an activated ability. That can blow up an artifact or enchantment. Interesting. It's activated abilities, right? May spend mana on activated abilities. Okay. All right. 2/2 until the end of turn is crazy. Yikes, putting us in a pretty bad spot there. Not great. All right, let's go here. Gonna gain the 5. Blow up an artifact, but I almost want to blow up the Ginger Brute, because if you think about it, the Ginger Brute can get through if we don't have a haste creature. I know this is like kicking our butt right now, but we don't have a haste threat, so we can't block the Ginger Brute, so we kind of have to kill it. It's a must answer. What a bummer too, because that Cauldron is very powerful and I'd really like to take care of it if we could. Back to 7 though. Our top decks have to be pretty darn solid here. They have to be pretty solid. We've got plenty of mana though to do some very interesting plays. If we get like an Atali off the top, you know, another triplet, a Toxro would be insane. Whenever attacks alone, create a food token. Sure thing, sure thing. All right, they exile. That's it? Okay. Well, we're gonna go here. Definitely minus. That way they've only got 1 attacker. They can't really go wide around my defenses here. And they took my persistence. All good. I didn't need that. Not in the graveyard, at least. We go here. Collector's Vault probably going to get blown up again, though, because of the Cauldron giving the cookie, the tough cookie, a 1/1 counter. It's going to have that ability again. Come on, I really need like the nuttiest top deck. I need like a Titan. I need... Oh, jeez, I definitely need a Titan now. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know what I need. I don't know what I need. I mean, an Atali or Titan would be crazy. A Toxro would actually be really nice. A Toxro would be able to lower that champion's power just enough. Ay, ay, ay. All right, they exile their tough cookie. I'm surprised they're not using their tough cookie on the field to activate a 4/4 food token to get in for an attack. I guess the Clay Champion does take precedence over that for sure, but what a game though, huh? Not what you'd like to see. Let's go ahead and drop that. Ay, ay, ay. All right, well, we're probably dead in the water here now. Feels bad, man. Feels really bad. Oh, we weren't even... Oh, come on. Come on, we got 2 draws there and 2 lands. We only run 24 lands, so for us to draw a land in that spot was pretty unfortunate, man. Our top deck was just not it, Chief. And they have exactly lethal here. They activate the Cauldron, exile a card, sure. Oh, what a bummer. Let's see if they see that, if they have the lethal. Who knows? Ah, they can give that unblockable to haste now. There it is. That'll do it, Chief. I mean, we put up a good fight. I think we would have been fine had we drawn a little bit better. Didn't exactly draw very well. GG's. GG's. I like their deck though. Very cool way to kind of implement the Cauldron. That's a card I've been looking at as well. I've been, you know, looking to maybe play soon. So interesting take. Yeah, I definitely want to give that Cauldron a try. It's kind of cool to see somebody using it and you know, to get some ideas off of it. So kudos to them. Well played. All right, opening hand. I mean, it's keepable. I'd like some ways to get things to the graveyard if possible, like Liliana here or like the Vault, but having this early game removal might be important. There's Liliana. You ask, you shall receive, baby. All right, we need to get some ways to get treasures though. The Vault would have been the best thing to get, but Liliana's still pretty cool here. Up against Simic though. We trying to ramp? What are we trying to do here? All right, Liliana, come on down. No counter spells. Thank goodness for that. We drop the Flesh Gorger. We might regret that though. We'll see. Because the Flesh Gorger is one of those things where the Lich King can actually just kind of blink it, you know, sack it and then reanimate it at full amount. Interesting. Interesting. All right, we're gonna go here and here. We're gonna discard Liliana.
Don't overthink things.
Who knows? I might be able to alt Liliana. That'd be kind of crazy. They throw away a way to make a bunch of tokens, which I really like. All right, that's tough. I'm gonna have to kill it. I really didn't want to have the minus on Liliana there. I was hoping to just kind of, you know, plus there, but if I can get 1-for-1 there, it's still pretty good value. Yeah, we'll discard Titan, sure.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Nice, we hit a really good card there. I got a little too excited. I got a little too excited there with that nice. All right. My wife's gonna yell like, you all right? That'd be too funny. Thank goodness we finally pull something here that can get us going. Give me some treasures, man. Yes. Yes. All right. I think this is a pretty easy win from here because we got an alted Liliana, unless, of course, they pull another one of those. But they do not. They get Invasion of Zendikar. Throwing some lands on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, first things first. This. And we go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Like so. What are you going to keep? All of your blue lands, all of your green lands. What's it gonna be? They keep all their blue lands and their Zendikar Rising. And we are going to reanimate Titan of Industries. How about 2 of them? How about 2? And there's the GG's. Yeah, after the Liliana alt takes half your lands and then more than half, and then 2 Titans come down, I don't think there's any recovery. Man, another solid victory right there. I did not think we were gonna get a Liliana alt off today, but there you go. I'm really glad we were able to get him to drop that Silver Scrutiny early. I feel like that Silver Scrutiny could have changed things drastically for them. So good for us that they dropped that when they did. I love the Vault on 2, man. It's so good. It's so good. It pumps up the field too with extra mana, which is so important to get things like the persistence down early. All right, the opponent being Abzan scares me a little bit for artifact removal. I mean, there are things there. I mean, I could bring back a Titan of Industry right now on turn 4, which is pretty absurd. Turn 4 Titans? This deck can do turn 4 Titans? That's kind of nuts because I could sack the Vault and bring it back. I'm half tempted to try that just to do it, just to say we got a turn 4 Titan. Shoot. I'm gonna regret this though. This is definitely not the right play, but here we go. The opponent has something. Is it Terra Sunder, man? Is it Terra Sunder? No, they would have used it there, right? All right, they've got a kill spell though. There goes Titan of Industry. That's tough. Hopefully not through exiling though. I thought maybe they were waiting for that shield counter to in response that, but no, they had to go for the throat. That was my bad. I should have definitely obviously in hindsight put the counter on the Titan, but it's all good. It's all good. I definitely screwed up though. I shouldn't have done any of that. I really you know, wanted to strike some fear into the opponent there. Anybody sees a turn 4 Titan come down, that's pretty insane. Pretty hard to beat, but they had a pretty easy answer for it. That's fine. That's fine. All right, we're gonna go here. Attack through. Play our Volt. I guess maybe we could have given them the opportunity to block there, but I didn't want to lose a shield counter over it, especially because if they were going to go for the throat out, I want to make sure it's protected. Doesn't really matter though. They get a Wandering Emperor exiling effect down, which is equally as good.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Let's see what we hit here. Yeah, I kind of like that here. That way they have to kind of answer something. They have to create a 2/2, I'm assuming. Or they could just double block that. That's fine. All right. Are they going to pump one? They do. Smart. So they can double block and kill the Flesh Gorger. I will allow that to happen still. And I'll play the Persistence. There's really no way we lose this game, right? I mean, like, we're so far ahead and doing our thing, and so many busted things are on the field. I mean, Terra Sunder could absolutely eat us up. That's one thing that could screw us over. And Farewell, but I'm really hoping that if the opponent's running tokens, we shouldn't be seeing Farewell. You never know, though. You never know. Ooh, we can actually steal their Thalia. That's pretty busted. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, yeah. Oh, that's too good, man. All right, 1, 2. Gosh, I kind of want to do a crazy combo with the Gruff triplets next turn. I'm gonna play the Gruff triplets. That may be a mistake, but I'm gonna play the Gruff triplets because I want to do a busted combo. This entire game that we're playing right now, I'm doing the most greedy plays on purpose. I want to try to get as much content out of this deck as possible. All right. Go for the throat. That's pretty annoying. I would have liked to have had that. I can obviously just reanimate it again, but I feel like there's... Yeah, I'll probably just reanimate it again because I'm going to go get the Titan and the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger off of treasures. So yes, give it back. I like it. If we do this, that leaves me with 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what if... What if we do this? And then we do this. And we go here, here, and here. I love it. I absolutely love it, dude. And then we get a 9/9. I mean, come on. And if they want to block the 9/9 with their Death Toucher, guess what? We can either get the Gruff triplets right back with the Persistence, or we can even steal their Shieldred. Either way, win-win, baby. Win-win. This is kind of silly, man. Kind of silly, the things that this thing can do. Is it consistent? Not really, but the things it can do is pretty wild. Pretty wild, man. Platinum tier 1. Let's go, dude. that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it very much. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll be back again here on Monday with another one. We got some pretty interesting things next week I want to try out. There's some infinite loop combinations that are already kind of floating out there that I want to test my deck building skills with and see what we can do. But next week should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll see you guys back here on Monday with the other videos. And yeah, thank you so much again for watching. If you made it this far, it means a lot to me because it helps a lot with that algorithm stuff. So thanks for sticking all the way to the end. And lastly, big thank you and shout out to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on the channel. So huge shout out to the people who are part of that and helping support the channel monetarily. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. And hopefully see you guys soon. Till next time. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.